Hey guys, welcome to part 5 of 5 in this divergence series. I'm going to roll out the intro and going to get straight into it. And yeah, here it is. Hey guys, welcome. You've finally made it. This is video 5 of 5. I've been looking forward to doing this. I promised that I'd get it to you by the end of the week, and today is Thursday, so we are well ahead of schedule, and that's fantastic news. Okay, so what it is that we're going to look at really is I just want to go. I've got the BT USD pairing, and I'm just going to look at different areas where we can see where there's been a turnaround. All right, so I thought we'd start off with bullish divergence to start off with. As you've looked at those other videos, hopefully, if not, go back and watch them and come back. Don't forget to like, by the way. I get loads of viewers, but everyone forgets to like. Okay, and I'll remind you at the end. Right, so here's the situation, okay? You've got this price coming down here. We're looking at bullish divergence. Bullish divergence. So, in order for something to be bullishly divergent, then we need to be we need to be in a downward kind of trend, ready for the bullish divergence to come in and say, okay, well, now we're going to go up. Okay, so generally speaking, if bullish divergence happens, then what we're looking for is a turnaround. All right, so this is a fantastic place to be because we've just come down from that big 20 grand high, $20,000 high, coming all the way down here to the lows of sort of like that sort of 2018-19 transition, very long-winded. Like, where did we go? We went from November through to kind of April, and it was just a really, really awful time where we were just going sideways. Yeah, so but what can we see? All right, so price action needs to be coming down. Well, it is definitely coming down. We're underneath this blue line here, which I've got in here as the EMA, exponential moving average, and it's 200. So if there's 200 candles, it tracks the 200 candles and then makes an average of the price of the previous 200 candles and gives you that kind of that average, right? If we're underneath that, then we're in a bear trend, right? So we entered a bear trend here, we popped out of it, carried on, popped out of it, carried on. So we've been in a bear trend all that time, right? So kind of zooming in. Let me get rid of that VPVR, because it's just going to get in the way. We don't need that to talk about what we're talking about today. All right, so what we need is a bearish price. Okay, so let's put that in. So let's say that we're if I go to the dot, right, let's replay this from here. All right, and let's press play. Right, if I bring it here, we're going to move him out of the way. Let's press play, see what happens. So it'd be handy to start that again, actually. But yeah, let's start that again. Do you want to exit this mode? Yes, I do. Categorically, yes. And I want to start it where? I want to start it from that bear market, which is going to be roughly here. Okay, so I'm going to go to replay. I'm going to go from here, and that'll give me time to pause it and then get it where we want it. Okay, so let's say we're living in it. We're living in the middle of it all, okay? And we're trading and we're doing what we're doing, and we're looking for patterns and things that we can trade, shorting and longing and all the rest of it. We're not really getting a lot. The price is coming down. The RSI, yeah, is coming down with it, so not really giving us much there, and the tops are giving us the same, so we're not really getting a lot. Yeah, so let's press play. Let's carry on. And then yeah, so we're watching it. We're looking at the RSI. We've got a peak there. Oh, whoa, what's going on here? Something's just happened, right? When this happens, and we get so deep into the oversold area here, then normally it means that there's going to be a turnaround. But also what we're looking at is for this bullish divergence. And when's it going to happen? All right. Immediately at this point now, I can see that the bullish divergence has happened. The way that I can see it is because we've got price. If I get the trend line, we've got price going down, which is what we need. We're underneath there, so we're in a bear trend. Price is coming down, but the RSI is telling us that, you know that thing? It does my head in. You want to turn around and put a mark there and on the RSI, and then this thing comes up. Stops you. Right. So the price is coming down, but look at the strength. The strength is going up. It's like, the price is coming down, but it's just at a Red Bull. Yeah. So when that happens, that is the warning bell, the alarm bell. Ding, ding, ding. Look at what's going on. Something big's about to happen. So that's told us that bullish divergence is about to happen. So let's play and see what happens now. Now that's the case, and you turn around and say, okay, there's definitely bullish divergence. What's going to happen with the price? So we watch it, okay, and we're confident that bullish divergence has happened. Oh, there we go. Boom, we're now above the 20 SMA. Look at that. That was powerful, that bullish divergence, because it really was bullish. Yeah? That was fantastic. Loving a bit of bullish divergence, don't you? So, yeah, that'll do for now. Okay, so that's bullish divergence and the way that it happens. It's a warning bell to say that the change is about to happen. Fine. That's good. Put your trade in and you're good to go. None of this is financial advice. I'm just saying that that's what to look for. Same with bearish divergence, but you need to be in an uptrend in order to spot the bearish divergence, right? So obviously we are now in an uptrend. So what we need to do is look at the charts now instead. Instead of looking at the bottoms, which is where the bulls come up from, we're looking at the bears to say, well, where's the bearish divergence? Bears attack from the top and they come down. So instead of looking at the bottoms, we're going to look at the tops. At the tops of the price action and the tops of the RSI to see if there's anything that's going to be triggered. So we're looking really for the tops to be coming we want bearish divergence. So what we want is the tops to be going up, but the RSI to be going down. Yeah, as the tops are going up. So if we let's just get rid of this for now. Do you want to exit? Yes, I do. Indeed, I do. Yeah. So here, for example, in fact, let's get to what's just happened, because I mean that's just a perfect example here, right? So here we are now. We are looking at an increase in price because we're looking for bearish divergence this time, right? We've got a high there. We've got a high there. We've got a higher high. We got a higher high. High. Okay, and we got this high. We got this high. We got this high. We got this high. What's that telling you? That's telling you that on 4 occasions now, the price has been going up 4 times whilst the strength of the coin has gone down, and that's your bearish divergence. Once is funny, twice is stupid, 3 times is just what the hell are you doing? And I can't believe that Bitcoin gave us a 4th opportunity to turn around, or potentially a really 3rd opportunity, because you wouldn't have known after the first one. But yeah, it's just for Bitcoin to do that and give us that many opportunities to get out is it was really kind of it, right? Okay, so what we've done now is we've just looked at a example of bearish divergence. We've now looked at bullish divergence. We've now looked at bearish divergence. Now, like I said to you in the 2 videos, the 4 videos, is that the hidden bearish and hidden bullish divergence, they're not the same as these two. These two boys are telling you that the turnaround of events is going to happen, whereas bearish divergence and hidden bullish divergence, both of those 2 hidden ones, they're continuations of a trend. Okay, so if we're going to be looking obviously at the fact that this is a bullish trend, this is a bullish trend, it's going up, right? So whilst we've got this bearish divergence that's telling us that there's going to be a turnaround of events, okay, I'm going to delete all of that for now. Let's just delete the lot of it. Okay, so that's telling that there's a turnaround. But down here, is there anything that's sort of saying that that this trend is going to continue? Is there hidden bullish divergence? Well, again, to find out hidden bullish divergence, we need to be looking at the bottoms and find out if there is bullish divergence at the bottoms. So what we're looking for now is obviously we want the bottoms to go up to show us that we're in an uptrend, right? So let's draw the line in there on the bottoms. So that tells us that we're in an uptrend. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on the up, right? What we want down here is as that's happening, we want the RSI to be going and making lower lows to show us that whilst we're going up in price, yeah, the strength of the coin is going in a oversold territory. Because if it's oversold, then it's just gonna keep going because it's got a load more to give, right? And that ended really here because yeah, we let's get rid of the trend line and just put some U's in there for you. You'll see it then. So you've got there, we've got there. That one doesn't really count. We've got that one, okay, which is arguably these two lows here, this low here, and this low here. So higher lows and lower lows of the RSI, indicating that price is going to continue to go because it's got all of that extra power, extra strength, if you like. So this is, don't forget what it's called. It's called the relative strength index. So yeah, so it's bullish divergence. It's hidden bullish because it's going to continue, and it's only really until that changes, that something changes where the hidden bullish divergence no longer comes into play. So where was it then that the hidden bullish divergence stopped? Well, it was at the point where the low of the next low. So so let me just stick that in there for you. Hang on, where does it stop? Well, here was that low just there. Let me get rid of that trend line now, so you understand. Okay, remove it that way then. I was pressing the delete button, but it wasn't going off. Right. So yeah, when does it change? Well, you've got higher highs and higher lows. So that's that. You got that high there. That's a higher high, isn't it? That because it's higher than that one, and this high is higher than that one, and this high is higher than that one. So you got higher highs, and then the lows is this low is higher than that low. This low is higher than that low. This low is higher than that low. But this low, when we came up, that's when the hidden bullish divergence went out the window. It's kind of stopped now. You can no longer turn around and say that this touch here, whilst it is lower than these, that's fine, but it goes against the rules because this one isn't a lower. This one here isn't a higher low. It's come down and it's made a lower low. So now we can turn around and say, okay, well the hidden bullish divergence is no longer in play, and now we need to be looking at some other things. And what can we see is whilst there was hidden bullish divergence, which was good if you're in Bitcoin for longing, it means that okay, so we've got hidden bullish divergence, but bearish divergence is ringing alarm bells. Now, this is why I say that the bullish divergence and bearish divergence doesn't absolutely mean that the price is going to change right there and then. Like on that previous one that I showed you where it was bullish divergence, here we're looking at bearish divergence on 3 touches. This being like your 0 mark, if you want, like your level plane where it's like, okay, start from here, 1 2 3, and we've got 1 2 3. That's fantastic. But back here when I showed you the bearish one, the bearish sort of scenario down here, the bullish one, sorry, I was showing you that it only took once, and then you had this spike here to this spike here that led up to this rally. So that only gave us one opportunity to get in for this divergence. So that's why I'm saying it's alarm bells. It doesn't mean that it's definitely going to happen there and then. And here's a perfect example of hidden bullish divergence whilst bearish divergence is ringing the alarm bells. Okay, now when we looked down here, where it was when I was showing you this bullish divergence, what there wasn't at the time, so here you got this bullish divergence just here where the price is going up. What you haven't got is a continuation of a bear trend, okay, which is hidden bearish divergence, which is what I want to get onto. So if we now go on to, we need a real strong bearish kind of time period, which would have been here really, where what you've got is the price coming down. So what you're looking for now is looking for lower lows and lower highs to know that we're definitely going down. So low, lower, 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 yeah, and then you want the bottoms to be also showing you the same thing. I'm just going to go to logarithmic there so that I can just see. Stick it on log. Okay, right. So what we'll do is go to yeah. So here you've got a low, you've got a lower low, And so that there is your kind of your proof there that you've got lower highs and you've got lower lows. Here it kind of went out the window. So your continuation of the trend would have stopped here because the low was a higher low. So then the hidden bearish divergence, which I'm about to show you, is no longer in play, and you're looking for something else. Okay, so we'll just get rid of him because he's no longer in place. So whilst the price is coming down, we want the RSI, if it is hidden bearish divergence, bears attack from the top. So we're looking at the tops now. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of this. The only reason why I'm showing you these is to show you that officially we're in a bear trend because we're getting lower lows. So right, that's why I was showing you that. I'm going to have to do it this way, I'm afraid. Right, bear with me. Remove. Okay, so what we're looking for now is the RSI as the strength as the coin comes down. We are looking for the RSI, the tops being the bear trend, to be going up into the oversold, okay, into the overbought territory. Let's see if they do. So here's the top. So let's go from these two tops here, which is about these two. Yep, and then it made a higher, and then it went higher again, and then this one it's lower, which works because this here is higher, so it breaks the it 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 bucks the trend. It goes against the trend. Yeah, it bucks it. It goes against it, which is cool because we've got here we've got higher highs. We've got, sorry, lower highs, and we've also got higher highs on the RSI, showing that we're going into overbought territory. Now, if you buy too much, you need to get rid of it, and that's what ends up happening when we end up going into this. When we end up going into that kind of area, we end up having to make a sell-off. Okay, and that's what ended up happening here. A couple of times, 3 times, we ended up going to this area, and we ended up having to have a sell-off because we couldn't sustain the RSI keeping going. All right, and then of course we've got this situation which I've already spoken about. So there's your hidden bearish divergence. Yeah, so the RSI going up as as things going down, but you have to be in a bear trend in order for that to be a bearish. All right. It means it's a continuation. Here, this is a continuation that it's going to continue, and there are your 4 divergences shown on a chart so that you can see them clearly. Any questions? Down in the description below, you will see Discord. And for those that you don't know what Discord is, it's very similar to WhatsApp, but it's more interactive. So you end up with lots of people on it, like a big chat room, if you like. And on there, it means that you can join up, ask me questions. I'm on there pretty much every day. This is my full-time job now since hurting my back. Yeah, so that's it now. So yeah, go on to there, download it. Android, iOS, Apple software, or Android, and you can download it. Go on there and yeah, link in, and then you can turn around and write to me, and I'll write back. And if you want to make any trades, or you're over leveraged on something, you want my you want to use me as a soundboard, or as an then I'll be more than happy to go over your thoughts and help you out the best that I can. Yeah, great family starting to grow there, and yeah, really starting to come into its own. So you are more than welcome to come and join up. That's it. I hope that you've enjoyed the tutorial. I might do a refresher at a later date when I get some better cameras and things and whatever. I got nothing else to say. Just enjoy your trading. Don't get wrecked. Don't over leverage yourself. Manage your risk. It's not a gambling shop. It's not a betting place. It's a place where we need to become self-reliant, independent traders and find out how we can make money using the system and the tools that are provided for us within TradingView. So lots of tutorials to come out on different indicators, which I've brought out some of them already. I've done the Ichimoku cloud. I've done the bit of the hash ribbons. I've done the DMI. The Donchain channels I want to go over. I want to explain the difference between moving averages and exponential moving averages, why you would use the different why you would use different moving averages and when you would use different averages. Yeah, the DMI, very great indicator. Yeah, stochastics is something else that I haven't done one on. So yeah, lots to come, lots to enjoy, and I do a stream 3 times a week on cryptocurrencies and Q&A, so people can come in and ask me to do technical analysis on any coins that they want me to have a look at. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell, and I really, really hope that you enjoyed the videos as a package. This being 5 of 5. That's it. Like, subscribe. See, said I'd do the like one at the end. Yeah, like and subscribe and share with your friends, because this series I think is very valuable, and it's something that you can always go back on. And if ever you forget and you think, well, was this bullish divergence, bearish divergence, is this hidden continuation of a trend, and you can't remember which one to look at, um, yeah, remember that bears attack from the top down, bulls attack from the bottom coming up. So you look at the bottom for the bullish movements, whether it's hidden bullish or bullish divergence, or bears if you're looking for a bearish pattern. They attack from the top. So remember that. But those are the 4 videos. If you want to remember which one it is, they're only 2 minutes long each, 2-3 minutes long. Um, so yeah, watch them on double time. You can have it done in a minute, and yeah, you'll be able to know which one it is. Then go back to your chart and then plot out what it is that you're going to do. I'm off. And I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks. Bye bye.